Hi, so let's discuss about this problem. You guys might have used this solution where you use one lock and then we use two Boolean flags which are volatile so that we immediately get the visibility of the change that has happened. And then we lock every operation and with the flags that we have, this executes. But let's try to understand the data flow here, right? So our problem is three threads have started executing in parallel. We don't know what comes first. So what happens is three threads come into this method, all of each of these. Now one thread will acquire, each of this thread will acquire the lock. Now the conditions here are, if this flag is false, it won't, basically this particular lock will wait. If this thread is false, that's why it won't go out of this. And we could have done this in a way that we can just continue the loop will continue forever unless and until this is true. But the problem is we are losing on the CPU cycles here. So what we'll do is we'll do a lock wait. This will basically release the CPU. This won't incur any CPU cycles. So the first one here, we are already going inside this particular flow. We are marking this true, and now this is the important part. We try to ignore this, but this is the part which helps you understand the problem specifically, how and why this solution works. So when we say lock.notifyAll, this particular lock, wherever they are being used, they are said that please go ahead and continue the execution. So whenever we are marking this as true and then we are saying notify all, this will go again one step ahead. That's where like it again goes to the while loop and see if second is done, second is still false. So it will again start waiting here. But here we see that the first is true. So whenever the next it checks, it is true, it will just jump out of this loop and it will run this. And similarly, how it happened before, this is marked as true. Again, lock.notify all. Every lock will go ahead if they are stuck there, wherever they are waiting. So here and here, and we see here we had just this one waiting. It will go inside this. It will see this is true, and then it will run this. So that's why these are running in serial, because we are seeing each thread is going into all of these methods, and we are only executing the first one, and we are for the rest of the next ones we are saying you just wait until and unless I change the variable, I change the boolean flag, and then I notify you. So there are two important things here. Whenever my execution is done, I am updating the very volatile variable so that it gets immediately visible by all the threads, and that's why we have a volatile here. And the second thing is I'm just notifying that you can start your operation from here.